as LeBron missed his third straight game with that ankle injury. The Lakers now sit in 13th place in the West as we approach the All-Star break coming up this weekend. Shannon, how much damage do you think it would do to LeBron's legacy if the Lakers miss out on the playoffs for a second straight year?
I thought it hadn't even been in my mind, to be honest with you.
It has.
No.
I know it.
Because guess what's going to happen?
What?
Back to get on the roll. We're going to make the playoffs.
You've been telling me to roll for 3 weeks.
Let me tell you what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do, Skip Bayless?
What?
I'm going to put them 5 cases of dudes that I bet that I won off you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put them up. Say the Lakers going to make the play-in and going to be in the playoffs. You want to take the bet?
No, I don't. Because they should.
No.
I mean, it should be like a done deal, and I keep waiting for takeoff and failure to launch.
But think about this, Skip. How special must a guy be that the expectations in year 20 is for him to get his team in the playoffs? We've never seen anything.
Special?
Yes. Name the player that's played at least, there have only been 9 players to play, 20 years or more. Name the player that you see that he was expected to guide his team to the playoffs. That just goes to the level of greatness that we're dealing with.
Did any of those other players have Anthony Davis as a co-star?
That's the same thing with Brady. You see the level of expectation? When you're great, that's the level of expectation that people set for you.
Well, he did make the playoffs at age 45.
I couldn't do you for that.
And 44, and he won the Super Bowl at 43.
Ooh, that was a mess. And he just stuck on the field last year, didn't he? He gonna make the playoffs. Yeah, Skip, I don't think, honestly, I don't think it because it's ceremonial. I'm gonna do you like you did me. Jordan played his last 2 years and watch it, it was ceremonial. So right now, we don't play as Kareem, so anything we do after this is just ceremonial.
Okay, are you sure he's not just going to rest on his laurels?
Nah. It means too much to him. He's not even wired like that. That's kind of like Brady. That's like Brady would never come back without devoting the proper amount of time, effort, and energy into coming back to be his best. He comes back to play his best. Bron came back to play at a level and to get this team. I still believe. I still got hope. Maybe it's misguided hope.
Okay. Did they not get 10% better at the trade deadline?
I agree, yes.
10%?
Yes.
Did they not get another 10% better addition by subtraction, getting rid of Russ and Patrick Beverley?
I ain't fooling with your bull jobs.
Okay. Am I? But I'm right. You know I am. Okay. So Dex got cleared. You got some fresh blood in. As Darvin said, we got higher IQ. We got a little younger. We got some new pieces to our puzzle. Okay. So I like where they are. But with LeBron playing at the level he was all the way up through his 36th point to pass Kareem through 3 quarters, that was sensational.
Yeah.
That was off the charts.
We got more of that.
Okay. Well, you had none left for the 4th quarter that night, which
our foot started bothering us.
Okay. I don't know it's mysterious. It's a little suspicious. It's like, what?
Didn't I tell you my foot was bothering me?
Yeah, well, I guess so. I don't know what it is. They don't specify exactly what it is.
We ain't gonna tell you.
Is it an arch? Is it a...
Because we don't want you stepping on it.
Okay. Well, again, you're about to step on your own foot with your good foot because you can't not make the playoffs when you pass Kareem. It would be such a bad look, but it would undercut your achievement. Then people would say, wait a second, you did that? You went on a tear from your 38th birthday on December 30th. You went for a month or so. I've never seen anything like it before.
Yeah, well, Skip, this is not a one-on-one. This is not a game of 21 where everybody's playing for himself. This is a team game. And right now, the team, the pieces, well, let's see. They got 24. You say they got 24 games left?
Yep.
They got 24 games to figure it out and to make a move and somehow get them into the 7th, 8th, or 9th spot, right? That'll keep them out. That'll get them in the play-in tournament. Maybe they can 19-5, 18-7, 17-7. I think 17 wins is enough to get them into the 6th spot.
Okay. I believe this team is so loaded that it has historically underachieved to this point.
I know what you're doing, Skip.
Okay, it's 6 games under 500. You should not be that.
You want to say they're historically loaded because you try to diminish and minimize who GOAT James is. But I won't let that happen, not on my watch.
Well, I don't want him to minimize passing Kareem because
he did that.
People would look at this and say, what are you doing?
Okay, look, guess what? And Tom Brady set the record for the most pass attempts and most completions in a single season. For what?
He made the playoffs.
Really?
He threw a big party on Carolina in the game of the year.
Did you see it? No. I saw the last game. The last game he played, the last game when they chronicle it, when they have the TB12 story, when they play that game, you going to be happy with that, what you saw? You're happy with what you saw?
You're going to be happy with the Tampa defense that let Dak Prescott throw for 400 yards on them?
Or Tom Brady throw for what, 200?
Yeah. Well, here we go. It's time to launch. Are you going to? Are you going to play tomorrow night or not?
I don't know. Jen might have put voodoo on Bron.
Really?
I tried. I definitely tried. I will not be sad if he doesn't play tomorrow night, I must admit. All right, guys, let's talk about the Nets and what they do with Ben Simmons. Do you think he could have a new role now with the departures of KD and Kyrie? Skip and Shannon debate up next. Lakers loss to the Portland Trail Blazers. LeBron sitting out his third straight game with ankle soreness. Unfortunately for me, yes, he is expected to play tomorrow night, though, against my New Orleans Pelicans. Shannon, on a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you about Bron's ankle?
Well, I'm a 10 because I'm concerned. Not the severity of it, Skip. I'm concerned that it's going to linger because the last time, Skip, you and I, we've gone to the doctor. How many times had the doctor said, "Hey, Skip, if you want this thing to heal up, keep doing what you're doing"? They normally tell you to rest and stay off of it.
Don't do it.
So normally,
what else are they going to say?
So normally the doctor would tell LeBron, you need to rest this foot for a period of time. But when you play professional sports, Skip, you don't get rest because you only have a short period of time in which the season is going on. So LeBron is going to have to play. He's going to have to deal with the pain. And like he said, Chris Haynes saying, is like sometimes it flares up. That's a big man that's planting and cutting. That's not Kyrie Irving that's gliding, Skip. That's effortless, like moving. That's 250, 260 pounds. That's a lot of force pushing off. And so, yeah, it's going to flare up. And Skip, I was the first one. Remember, I came in here after he broke the record. I said, Skip, something's going on with his foot. Because as soon as he came off the game, he bent down, he took his shoe off, and he was rolling that foot. So it's like his arch or his midfoot or something. Yeah. Because the only person I know take their shoes off every time they came out was Dennis Rodman. And we know Dennis Rodman was, a little Looney Tune sometimes.
I would buy that.
So he taking his shoes off. I'm not thinking anything if Dennis Rodman take his shoes off. But LeBron James taking his shoes off, it called. I was like, well, damn, what's going on? And it's only one. It wasn't both. It was one. And so, Skip, I think the thing is, what's concerning is that it's going to linger. I think it's something, how much pain can he tolerate? Does it interfere with something that he had? Does it interfere? How much does it interfere with what he wants to do and what he can do? So it's not going to go away. It's not something like, you know what, hey, LeBron, just keep playing on it, and the doctors tell him it's going to go away. That's not going to happen. It's probably going to flare up from time to time. How well can he manage it? How his pain tolerance, because I think for any athlete, Skip, you have to have some level of pain tolerance.
Yep.
Now, it's varying degrees. You know, some guys can play through a lot of stuff, and some guys ain't playing through jack. They got a bellyache or anything. They're not playing. So I'm concerned that it's going to linger, but I'm not concerned that it's going to cause him to miss a significant period of time. Like I said, I believe he'll be back playing tomorrow. It's going to be managing how much treatment can they give him in between. Obviously, back-to-back's probably going to be out. I would think they would be, but I'm not worried about it like long-term, but I know it's going to linger.
So you're high on the scale of 10.
Yes.
You're 8 or 9.
That is going to it's going to be cumbersome. Because Skip is a basketball player. It's kind of hard to play without feet. I mean, if I got a bum shoulder, Skip, for my left shoulder, I shoot right, okay, yeah, it's going to cause some discomfort. But it's kind of hard to do anything if you're a professional athlete without feet, even swim, because you got a flutter kick, you got a dog kick, or whatever stroke you use. So feet are very important to an athlete.
Okay. Who knows? Because I don't know. You don't really know. But I'm with you. I'm at a 9 on the alert level here because something is going on. What threw me the biggest curve is that night, it was a week ago.
Tuesday.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Right? We go tonight against the Oklahoma City Thunder at the Crypt. He scored 36 points inside of 3 quarters.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
He passed Kareem right before your very eyes.
Yes.
You were there.
Yep.
And not once did I see him favor the foot at all. Mm-hmm. Was it a Herculean performance? Was it an Iron Man performance? It well might have been.
Right.
All I know is there was no wincing, there was no limping, there was no gimping around. It just looked like he was about as great as he's ever been. Now, again, is the adrenaline just pouring through his veins?
Of course,
you better believe it. This is his night of nights. This arguably, in his eyes, was the greatest night of his career. He's about to become the all-time leading scorer in this league.
Right.
So are you playing through something that is nagging you?
Probably.
Are you not showing any flinch of pain because this is so special to you that you never really dreamed that you could be on the doorstep of passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest Lakers, if not, a lot of people think he is the greatest Laker.
Yes.
You're going to pass him, a Laker great, at the home of the Lakers to become the all-time leading scorer. It's surreal. He kept saying after the game, it's surreal. It got so at the end of his speech on the court, he finally just F-bombed because he couldn't think of what else to say.
Right.
Okay.
Because you remember, like all these other occasions, they did a little put something. LeBron James, 10,000 assists. LeBron James just passed Kobe Bryant. LeBron James just passed Michael Jordan. But Skip, they paused the game for 6-7 minutes.
And they
his family comes on the court. So this is a different.
Okay.
And going into it, Skip, I mean, I got to pass. But that's not I'm passing Jordan. That's a huge honor. I looked up to Jordan. Ooh, I passed Kobe. I looked up to Kobe. But Skip, that's not Everest. That might be Pikes Peak. That might be Mount Kilimanjaro.
It was.
That might be the Adirondacks.
No, I know.
But that's not Everest.
No.
Kareem was Everest. He scaled Everest.
Okay, he did. Okay, I give you that. But to my eyes, he looks 1,000% healthy as he's scoring 36 inside. Would he end up with 38 for the game?
38.
He tried to go back and play in the fourth quarter, and he was shot emotionally.
Yeah.
He might have been just completely out of gas because he had spent so much effort and energy to get to 36. So I loved what Anthony Davis, we talked about it when we were in Phoenix, but I loved his explanation of why did he not leap up and celebrate? Well, he got pulled out of the game.